So I'm here with my friend Dustin. It's Sunday afternoon, about 4 o'clock, and we're between these major California storms that you may have heard about. Today it's overcast. The ceiling's, I think, about 10,000 feet. I'll check the weather when we get in the plane, but it was 10,000 yesterday. It's January 31st, and this will be Dustin's first flight, and we're just going to do a scenic flight up the coast, potentially turn around and maybe go inland and tour the area. So it'll be more of a touring flight today and an intro flight for Dustin. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we're on the fullest tank. Mixture's going full rich. Props at full. I'll explain more of this when we get up there. Strobe's on. Master switch is going on. And need the keys. The rest I can do by memory. So we're gonna prime. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear prop. Good start. Avionics go on. I like to turn up the brightness on the screens. We're going to lean the engine a little bit and then check our idle. We want to bring it down to about 1,000. That's close enough right there. And then we want to just do a bit of a lean there. We're going to take off on the right side engine, right side tank. Speed brake test, look out the right side of the window. You see the speed brakes come up. Okay, yep. Flaps are in the takeoff position, confirmed. Trim is centered. And then the rudder stop, you heard it click. That's the safety feature. Autopilot's in the AF8. Mode, fuel gauge, already did that. Engine page, we'll get that in a second. Cross tie, we'll do cross tie when we get down there. And so let's get the radios going and get the weather. And we're ready to taxi. So cars coming, nope, all good to go. So let's move. Oh, I'm very excited.
Yeah, Monterey traffic repeat, altitude of left crossing, we have the helicopter in sight.
And what's the model of this?
This is a Colombia 350. Guy's going to be behind me. These guys were flying when I left. They were just landing. Looks like I'm going to beat them.
Watsonville traffic, Skyhawk for Sarah Papa, taking runway 20 for takeoff, leaving the area.
Watsonville traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo crossing runway 927, Watsonville. Clear on the right, clear on the left. This is an active runway, so you have to announce. There's the student. Throttle back a little bit.
Copy, are you going?
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm just waiting for the plane to get off the runway.
No worries, have a good flight.
Thank you, sir. Watsonville traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo, taking runway 20, will be a right crosswind departure, Watsonville.
Skyhawk is clearing at Echo, will be off in a moment.
12 Romeo will line up and wait on 20, Watsonville.
Look, this time, thanks for
Okay, clear on the right.
clearing at Echo, runway 20, taxi back.
Clear about that. So we're looking at the windsock down there. You see it's got a little bit of wind from the right, quartering right crosswind, so we're going to correct for that on takeoff. Okay, let's line up on the runway. Get our wheels straight. That's good. We're going to put in right rudder and ready? Yep. Here goes the power. Airspeed's alive, 54, 65, and rotate.
Watsonville traffic, airport ground vehicle traveling north on taxiway Alpha, Watsonville.
Watsonville traffic, Sherman RV854 is lining up and waiting on runway 20.
Okay, 3 coming up on 300 feet, looking for birds. That's our biggest problem right now, birds. Wow. 500.
Watsonville traffic, Sherman RV854 is departing runway 20, Watsonville, right crosswind departure.
Watsonville traffic, Colombia 6512 Romeo, turning right crosswind. We'll be going up the shoreline to the west, Watsonville. There's our right crosswind turn. Oh boy. Okay, there's 1,000 feet. That's a safe altitude, so I'm gonna, nice climb performance here at about 1,000 feet per minute. Turn off the backup pump, put up the flaps. You'll feel a little dip. And we're keeping coordinated here on the with the rudder with regards to these 2 triangles, keeping those triangles lined up. That's the yaw thing. So I've got my right foot on the pedal here to correct for that. Okay, now we're going to go to 2525. So I'm going to pull back power a little bit.
Watsonville traffic, Sherman RV854 is turning right crosswind, runway 20, Watsonville, departing the area.
High office crossing runway 920 on Alpha to run up 20 Watsonville.
Colombia 6512 Romeo is just coming up on the University Santa Cruz. Where's the RV, please?
The RV is off the pier. I've got you on my TCAS. You're a little bit ahead of me.
Roger. I can't see you in the rearview mirror, so I'm just wondering. Thanks.
You go.
Roger that, 2 miles behind me. I'm just going to go up to Half Moon Bay and then do a 180 back to Watsonville.
Well, I'm going to cut in over about, somewhere about Palo Alto or so, and then go over to Hayward.
Roger, have a good flight.
Thanks, you too.
Okay, always good to be in radio contact with the traffic. Cheers. Oh, wow.
Those sound really weak.
Pitching back on the propeller right now. It's going to get a little quieter. 2350 is the target.
Okay.
Oh, and then now I'm doing the lean. I'm using the lean assist while I'm looking out the window.
Yeah.
So these are the temperatures of the exhaust. This is how you lean. We do what's called lean a peak, so we go 50 degrees past the peak. So I just keep going a little bit more. I'm turning it really slowly, counterclockwise.
Turning left crosswind for 12.
That's the Half Moon Bay traffic. They're on the same frequency. There's best economy. So now we hit this button, normalize. Come on. It's picky. There it goes. You have to hit it 3 times. So now we're showing fuel at burn at 15. That's a little high. That's probably not optimized. Got it. But for our purposes, it's good. It's okay to be a little rich. I'm not showing any traffic here on my traffic finder. That's good. And everything looks good here. So I've got the power set. Wow. So this is our speed, Dustin. We're doing 170 knots true airspeed. This is our indicated airspeed, 162, but our ground speed, this is what's really important. That's how fast we're actually getting places. Because we have a 23 knot tailwind, we're doing 193 knots. So miles per hour is add 15 to that, so it's about 210.
Wow.
54661 departing the pattern to the north.
So we're screaming. I'm going to turn the Half Moon Day down a little bit, and then now we're going to pay for it on the way back, though.
Yeah. Paul, this is just beautiful.
See where the fires were.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a good shout. Get a photo of that.
So for the viewers, we had the CZU complex fires in Santa Cruz. I believe it made national news. Very sad. A lot of people lost their homes. And you can see on the right here of the plane, you can see some of the mountaintops that have been scorched. And they were concerned actually with flooding now with the rains that we've been having.
Yeah.
So if it isn't one thing, it's another, right?
Yeah. It's the price of living in pretty areas. They're usually turbulent weather, which is what causes all the sheer cliffs that...
Yeah, there's that. And then, I don't know, global warming, stuff like that, but...
Yep.
How to even get into that.
Huh. Heater up. Oh, man. This is also therapeutic because I haven't been up in an airplane since COVID, and normally I'm up about once every 2 or 3 months.
Understand. Yeah, no, it's very therapeutic for me too. Just being up here, it's... Okay, so now we can see Half Moon Bay at about 2 o'clock. See the white dome there? That's the ball that, you know, that, I don't know what it is exactly, some sort of satellite antenna or navigational thing.
Got it, yeah, I can see it. I've ridden all the way up here. I've done this whole thing on my motorcycle.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, it's a great, pretty trip. I do it on Sunday afternoon. Jan and I'll hop in the car and just drive it. It's so pretty.
Yeah, when I got the Vulcan, that was one of the first trips I took when I finally had the balls to do a longer, you know, ride on the highway. And I went up to Davenport and back, and then the second time all the way to Half Moon. Whoa. It's so serendipitous. I could have actually walked to the hangar.
Oh well. No, we wanted to get up in the air ASAP just to get as much light as possible.
Yeah.
Last time I went flying, it was right at dusk, and then hard to see the cameras and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the autopilot. And you're going to go ahead and grab that wooden handle there.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you the airplane, so now you have control of the airplane.
Okay.
And go ahead and just
all right.
Get a little feel for it. Maybe just takes, you know, micro input to turn the plane.
I see that. Yeah. Wow.
And we want to stay level too. So
okay.
Let's just say
pitch. Okay. Here it is. Yep.
Yeah. You can look at this is altitude. This is altitude. So we want to be around 28, for example. And then we're going to kind of meander over towards Half Moon Bay, which is over there.
I'll bring us up a little. Is that
the
okay?
feel.
Is that too much?
That's fine. No, you're good.
Okay.
No, you're perfect. Look at that, 28. You're right
28.
on.
All right.
Right on the money. Now I can turn the volume down just a little there on my side.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
We're flying the plane.
I am. Wow. Oh boy.
Doing a good job. That's just it. Just nice, soft. No death. They call it death grip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the microphone right against your...
Okay.
I should have told you that earlier.
That's fine.
We're coming up on the Bay Area. You can see all the ships in the bay there.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then you can start to see a little bit of San Francisco, and I think that's the Bay Bridge way over there.
Oh, yeah. Oh. How are we? We're at 28. Great.
It looks good. Hinges look good. Map looks good. We're now 40 miles from Watsonville.
Oh, I was correcting us to the right there, and I think I've leveled it now. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, you're good. You can drop down a little bit, so you're climbing a little bit. See that needle?
I see. Yeah. I'll drop down a hair. Where do we want to be on the thing?
We're gonna go towards the airport, and then we're gonna do a left along a big left turn.
Okay. Okay, I feel like we're climbing still. How do I see that?
You're good. 2860. You're good.
Okay, I see that. I get it now.
So there are usually people practicing landing and things like that. I mean, we could land there, but it'll be dark by the time we get home.
Oh, can you take over, or is that okay?
It's okay, just a little bump.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you see the bubble now, and and there'll be traffic there. So I don't want to get in the way.
12 miles.
But we're not a factor. I can see the departing traffic right now.
Oh boy, yeah, I can see them taking off. Or somebody either landing or taking off.
Runway 12. We're going to do a straight out departure towards Woodside. 459er.
Okay, so I see him.
You take it over? I'll let you take over now.
Okay, so I got it. I have control.
Oh, that was fun.
Half Moon Bay traffic, Colombia 6512 Romeo is overflying the field at 2,800. We have the departing traffic in sight. We're going to be turning 180 and heading to the south, Half Moon Bay.
Oh man, beautiful.
535 is on our left base for runway 12, Half Moon Bay.
This is what's called a standard rate turn. By keeping that that blue line in that against that bar there. That's an instrument thing. If you're flying with ATC control, they expect you to do standard rate turns.
Got it.
So it has significance in a hold or mostly in holds. It's also safe. You know, it's also a good safe reference point.
Runway 12, straight out departure.
So there's 3 planes at Half Moon Bay, no factor for us, because we're way far away. And we're looking for whales. And that might be a whale right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
That could have been a whale, because look, the bubbles all disappeared.
Yeah. Oh boy. I'm gonna be ready if we see one, maybe.
Well, we'll go back. We'll extend over towards Moss Landing, because that's where you see them most of the time. But we're at a nice, safe altitude here. An unrestricted altitude. We're at 27. Most people cruise through here at 25, so I'd like to be just slightly above or below.
Got it.
Any further in, we'd be approaching what's called the Class Bravo airspace, which is for the San Francisco airport. This is what I can do is if we were on a real trip, I would program in our route of travel, and then I'd have the autopilot doing the whole thing, and we would be watching it on the moving map.
Right.
Right now, I've actually commanded it to do direct to Watsonville. So it should have a straight line. See the magenta line there?
Yeah. We want to link up with that and then follow it.
Yeah, but it should be coming right to the airplane. Let me try this. If I go direct to enter.
Oh man.
It should redraw that line. I'm not sure why it's not, but
there it goes.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, see, it drew the line here.
Yeah, just look at that. Oh.
All right, let's check over here. Everything looks good.
I was nervous when we were going to turn around, but if there's a spot where I can steer for a minute that you're happy to let me do it again, I'd be happy to do it again.
Oh yeah, sure. So the autopilot's off. So why don't you take the handle? Now you have control of the plane. Now you say I have control of the plane.
I have control of the plane.
You have control of the plane. That's called positive exchange of controls. I say it twice, you say it once. That way there's no doubt about who's flying the airplane.
Check.
So yeah, go ahead and fly the airplane.
Oh.
Landing lights on. Let's turn on the position lights because you start to get into dusk. I can turn the light off. Sometimes I forget when it gets dark, I have to use my glasses to see the stuff.
Oh boy.
One time I washed the plane, I didn't realize how late it got. And I jumped up in the plane and I realized, because normally I use my sunglasses and they have a little correction in the sunglasses.
Right.
And so I can see everything perfectly fine. But I couldn't wear my sunglasses when it was dark. So everything was pretty fuzzy.
Oh, we're climbing.
It's okay. It was a little bit of an oh shit moment. That's why I always keep an extra pair of glasses with me now.
Nice.
But I only use them if it gets really dark. Not much of a sunset tonight, unfortunately.
No, but those clouds and that color is still gorgeous.
It's still beautiful.
Oh man.
But you've seen sometimes we get these Hawaiians, stuff that'll almost be equivalent to what they have in Hawaii.
Right. The green flash is about how the green is the shortest wavelength.
Right.
So you only get a split second of it. Whereas the blue is the widest wavelength, which is why the sky is blue.
I've never seen it, have you?
I've never seen the green flash, no.
There's the lighthouse right there at about 11 o'clock.
Oh man, this is insane.
So, as the pilot now, what I'm looking for is if we had an emergency and we just lost the engine right now, where would we land?
On the highway?
Runway 12 upwind.
No, what I would do is I'd go either for the highway. Yes, that's the answer, the highway. But most of the time the wind is always coming, it's an offshore breeze, so it's coming inland. And so what I would do is, because we have a lot of altitude, I know it takes about 1,000 feet to make a 180. I would
Monterey Bay traffic.
turn left and make a turn and then head right into the ocean and land in one of these strawberry fields.
Oh, I see, yeah. Oh boy.
But we're not going to do that.
No. We're about at Davenport now, yeah? Or are we past it?
We haven't got to it yet.
Gotcha.
That's that little town, I forget what it's called. The
Pescadero?
Yeah, that's it. Pescadero. That's it. And then Davenport is past Waddell Beach, and I don't think we've passed Waddell Beach yet.
Right. Because it's got the...
Oh, I've got Davenport. It's way up there, like 20 miles.
Yeah, Sharkfin Cove. That's what that's called up there. I can see it now, yeah. Oh, look at the lighthouse. Oh,
I'm glad you're enjoying this. You're one of my best passengers I've ever had.
Oh, I'm so happy. Because
You're happy. You're not scared. You enjoy flying the airplane, and you're enjoying the scenery. I really appreciate that.
I've been in a million airplanes, but I always have to sit in the back, and I always want to be in the cockpit. So,
you're in the cockpit now. You're driving it.
They did let me fly in the jump seat once when I was a kid, long before 9/11 and all those regulations. Because I was at space camp. My parents sent me to space camp for my 12th birthday because I wanted to be a pilot, and just like everywhere else, I got bullied and picked on and made fun of there, and so I got kind of, soured from the experience.
Yeah, that's too bad.
It's fine. As an adult, I wouldn't say I'm grateful for it, but I'm glad that I took good lessons from growing up being pushed around. And
yeah, those are hard lessons to learn, though. If we were on a real trip, we would climb through that layer up there. That's like I say, about 10,000. Maybe we'd climb through it or not. And and what's really fun with an instrument rating is you can go into the clouds. It's all gray. You can't see anything. But you're flying by instruments, so it's very cool. And we do have this 20 knot. This is our headwind right here. So notice it slowed our ground speed now to 154.
Wow.
Compared to what we were doing. That's what kills you on a long cross-country trip if you don't plan for that, because you burn more gas because it takes you longer to get somewhere.
Right. It's so amazing to see just, that whole, that half circle from Santa Cruz to Monterey. You can see it from the ground-ish kind of, but to see it from the air is something else.
Oh, I just love seeing Monterey Bay.
Oh.
I mean, there's Monterey, Monterey Bay Airport is right there. There's the Salinas Valley. You can see the dip, the cut in the mountains. There's Toro Peak. There's Fremont's Peak. Yeah, no, this is a beautiful place. It's too bad it's not a little more sunny and less gray, but so we always get some bumps right here because this is kind of this interface between the Pacific Ocean and the Monterey Bay. So that's what the little bumps are. But these are fairly benign. Okay, so this is called cleaning up the airplane. I'm putting in full rich and then getting the props full, and I'm starting to bleed off engine power.
Got it.
Okay, I have the airplane.
Okay. You have the airplane?
Yep, I have the airplane. Watsonville traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo over the short line, 4 miles to the west. We'll be overflying the sewer plant and then making a 45 entry left downwind 20 full stop Watsonville. So there's the airport right there. And so what I'm going to do is make kind of a big circle and gradually kind of sneak in on it.
Got it. Oh boy.
Okay, mixture's in, props are in. Okay, our traffic pattern altitude is 1200. Okay, there's 1200 right there. I'm going to add a little power. Watsonville traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo is over the river and the freeway, entering a 45 left downwind 20.
Skyhawk is upwind, left close traffic, runway 20. Watsonville.
Columbia 6512 Romeo has a Skyhawk in sight. We're entering a left downwind right now. Watsonville.
Copy, we got you in sight, 4-share pop.
The plane right there?
Yeah, wow.
So I'm talking to him right now. Doctor, okay, I just did our first notch of flaps. We're at 107. Is
Watsonville traffic going up there. 60 Bravo kilos over the Academy, 900 inbound for 20.
12 Romeo is left downwind 20, full stop. Okay, so L5, I do airspeed, landing lights, flaps, mixture prop are in, that's my check. And then Watsonville traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo, left downwind 20, Watsonville. Okay, full flaps. See those 2 white lights?
Yes.
That's our glide slope. It says we're a little high. We're going to fix that here.
Watsonville traffic going up there. 60 Bravo kilos left downwind 20. Will be going direct to specialized ramp from the downwind.
Watsonville traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo, short and final 20. Okay, see, we're right on glide slope.
Watsonville traffic, 4-share pop is wing
See the
up in
red and the white?
orbit.
Yep.
A beam.
That's what we want.
A beam to 20 numbers. We got the helicopter in sight. We're making a short approach to runway 20, Watsonville.
Okay, runway's made. I just do a gradual flare here.
Whoa. Oh, wow.
I pull back a little bit on the stick to put pressure on the wheels and aid in traction control. And then I'm steering with the rudders.
4-share pop, Skyhawk, wing up, high left base 20, power off approach.
Now I try to hit the line. That was close, but no cigar.
That was a really smooth landing.
Thank you.
Like really smooth. I'm always
Called a greaser.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get off here at Echo. See the E for Echo? So we got a guy trying to land and we got the helicopter. So I just want to get up there. Watsonville traffic, Columbia 6512 Romeo is clear of 20 at Echo. Watsonville, taxiing to the fuel pumps. Okay, so we use 12.7, so we'll put 13 in.
Can I give you gas money?
If you want.
I do.
I always appreciate that. See the helicopter landing on 20?